Daytime baseball. MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Kyle Schwarber is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Shot back up the middle. Gomez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Mazzara is over. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is about time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder Carlos Gomez.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. His history with Jake Arrieta, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Another 0-2 home. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it, and he's set down 1 away.
Batting second, designated
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Got him. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Almora. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Designated hitter, Javier.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Addison Russell stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Batting 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Napoli is there, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8.
In now, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Mike Napoli. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting at it is Almora. 1 down.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled straight back. Arrieta's got his target. Here it is on 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. They're set down in order. They're down 2-0. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Albert Almora is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. To third, fielded by Beltre. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. Second at-bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. In is the catch. Lucroy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right side. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 44.
And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the. Ready for another chance. Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
And Beltre's got himself a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Fouled back.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1 on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Schwarber on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Now batting.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Addison Russell.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time. time this afternoon.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Skied into very shallow right. Lazar is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strength. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Zobrist onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
For the Cubs, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. But he can't get it there in time. Rizzo reaches on the strikeout.
Number 18, Ben.
First offering on its way. Ben Zobrist stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard hit to first. Backhanded. Andrus onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Ready once again, Carlos Gomez.
Leading out for
0
the
for 2
Rangers.
here to start the afternoon.
Center fielder, Carlos
Line toward
Gomez.
right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Almora. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Gomez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Here's Mike Napoli now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches that look like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes out. And, oh, boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead. But instead, there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He hit a sac fly earlier. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high. With a slider. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Javier Baez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting toward the third base dugout, and oh, he can't rein it in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of this.
A swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder,
in now
30.
The power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here it comes now to Andrus. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rangers 3 and the Cubs.
Leading out for the Cubs, the catcher number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Fielder number 5, Albert.
And now
Almora.
Here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Gomez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded to short. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? And he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. Digging in and looking for more, Rougned Odor. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Schwarber moving forward. 1 run is scored. He'll come home with it. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 out, bases loaded. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, he put himself in a situation where he knew he had to throw a strike. The batter sat there, got the pitch he wanted, and before you know it, ba-boom, 4 runs on the granny.
Nomar Mazara is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And this one's tapped fouls at home plate. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Profar. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 18.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Zobrist. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Jake Arrieta was slapped with 8 earned runs as he This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation.
Cubs, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole.